Hey, Poopa Stars, it's your girl Shay Renee, and I want to welcome y'all back to my channel. E e Listen, let's go to the dress. Yeah, shout out to that. Um, Listen, first of all, never mad on a Monday. Y'all know Monday was my favorite day of the week. It still is my favorite day of the week, but I don't know. It's just something about that Tuesday is pressing up on it. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's because it's a work week. I don't know. Okay. Mm. It just is what it is. Shout out to that good old Tuesday, though. And shout out to y'all too, okay, for being here, Booper Stars. Hello. Listen. Good morning, y'all. Um, what was I about to tell y'all on this beautiful Tuesday to start with? Oh, everybody's weekend. How was y'all weekend? I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I hope y'all got to do something nice for yourselves. Period. Okay. I did. I had a almost done a flawless weekend. I did. I really, really did. I went to the nail shop. I kept my little appointments. What else did I do this weekend, though? Oh, listen, I worked out, okay? Which was an absolute struggle. I was struggling to work out this past week for whatever reason. So, yeah, on Tuesdays we pray. Yes, y'all make sure y'all put me on y'all prayer list, okay? Because I'ma need that. Cause I don't know what was going on this weekend, but I got it done. I worked out, but like something in me was like stubborn about it. You know, like I really, really, really struggled this weekend. So I'm like, don't start, don't you start that, okay? Because like working out has been like so like a big part of my life now, you know? So it is what it is. And I love it. So like I don't know what that's about. Now, anyway, let's talk about some of the stuff that I wanted to talk to y'all about today. Like the title says, listen, one of YouTuber's biggest YouTubers, okay, is allegedly going broke. And everybody got something to say about it. Everybody. Um, And in social media clearance news, Ari Lennox has decided to take a break from online. She hasn't did it yet. You know, she was a little different about how she approached her announcement. Yeah, she was. She did it differently. She said that she will be getting offline in December. Yeah, she said the Pressure singer basically said that she wants to thrive. You know, she wants to be somewhere where she's thriving at. And I said, oh my God, I want to send some prayers her way. And like, yeah, this is exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing, y'all. As you guys know, I'm writing my book for reasons like this, you know, so people can feel themselves online and, you know, really just what's the word I'm looking for? Get everything that everybody else is getting. You know, it just is what it is. Not to mention, I also have a celebrity edition. So that's crazy. But it's not in the works yet. So that's that. You know what I'm saying? My celebrity edition is not in the works yet though. So but yeah, back to Ari though. Ari recently also made an announcement that she had a tour, you know, some tour dates set up that wasn't selling. So she simply had to cancel out in a specific area. Now I know some people in the comments, I know I love a good comment section. They was asking like why she can't like why not just book a smaller venue? You know, and I was like, that's a good idea, you know. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Ari Lennox right now, with her career and personal life or whatnot, but I want to wish her well, okay? Now, T.I. has announced that we will no longer be seeing him perform. And I said, oh my God, okay, the check cleared. Yeah, and shout out to that big old $70 million that T.I. and his family sued the toy company for and won. I said, shout out to that. I'm happy for them. I saw Zonique recently shopping for a car. I said, okay, get in there, Zonique. Get in there. Okay, it is what it is. She deserves. Okay, like Mama D said. I said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, but for real though. And I honestly, that kind of sucks. You know, it is what it is. It kind of sucks for people like me, okay, who is a huge T.I. fan who still has yet to see him perform. You know, it just is what it is, child. I say that sucks. But anyway, it is what it is. T.I. says he no longer enjoys getting sweaty and bouncing around and dancing around all on stage. Shoot, I blame it on Damani. Yeah. Damani and King and Harris, you know, all them others. I feel like he has all these musicians, if you will, you know, coming into his house. And I don't know. I just feel like maybe, possibly, he feels like he needs to pass the torch or something. I don't know. It is what it is. But anyway, shout out to T.I. and his family, who we all know just got that big old pot, okay? It is what it is. Shout out to them and shout out to that. Because they fought hard for it. Yeah, we all know they fought damn hard for it, okay? Actually lost the first time, but went back and got it done, okay, the second time. So shout out to him, his family, the OMG girls and all of that, okay? Gucci this, Gucci that, Gucci that. Okay, yeah. So at least y'all know I was once a fan, okay? Anyway, now, listen, just like the title says, one of the most successful YouTubers, okay? CJ So Cool. I don't think it's a lot of people that has made the kind of money that CJ has made, okay, when it comes to YouTube. And then when I say people, I mean, come on, y'all. But he allegedly has lost money, okay? Has lost a lot of money, a ton of money. And like, that's the talk of the town right now. Okay, it is what it is. That's the talk of these YouTube streets, okay? Listen, y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to get y'all notepad out though, because we gotta go to school on this one. Yeah, shout out to that. We gotta go to school. One thing I feel like CJ could have did that could have saved himself was invest. Yeah, the word of the day is invest. Child, I was, hold on, that's another story. He could have though. He just needed to invest in a few smart things, you know, one or two smart things, you know, plus a little bit of exploration of different avenues, you know, of income, okay? Because like we always talk about here, I say it every week down there. These days you need streams of income, okay? Not just one source. I wish CJ would have tapped into himself, you know, tapped into himself more, and tapped in with God a little more, you know, and like pulled them answers up out of his chest, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, or up out of his inside part. Yeah, to figure it out, you know, because it's not always easy, especially for lots of us, you know. It just is what it is. A lot of us don't know what the hell we doing, yeah, when it comes to investing, right? That's why I said tap in with God. Tap in with God. Y'all know that my OG, like that listen, everything, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. When I say Jesus is a way maker, yeah, shout out to that. He is. And I don't know no better, for real. All different types of hats, you know. Just so Somebody say mainline. But yeah, CJ, listen, CJ ran his channel in the mud, okay? He actually ran his channel in the ground, in my opinion, by arguing with his baby mama. You know, it just is what it is. Y'all know we was here for all the foolery. Yeah, shout out to that. I definitely reported on the baby mamas, you know, getting into it and scrapping, you know, in the middle of the road, if you will. And like, that was CJ's problem. Like, that's when things started going kapooey for him. It actually started going kapooey once the kids left. You know, we all know that. Him and Royalty was getting into it, you know, about money and stuff like that. And she kept she kept telling him that, like, my kids are like the channel, you know. And CJ's trying to explain how it's not all about the kids. It's really about him too. And like, yeah, nah, baby, that me too. Yeah, got you knocked, okay? It just is what it is. The truth of the matter is, CJ needed them kids, okay? To keep his channel, you know, afloat, all right? But once the kids did leave, I watched his audience go too. You know, it just is what it is. I watched his audience leave. And that's when the grown-ups begin to tap in. Seriously, it's true. And like, we've been tapped in ever since. But we just don't bring in the money, okay, that the younger audience was bringing. Remind you, I've heard a content creator say this man went from 300,000 to 400,000, 300,000 to 400,000 a month to just, you know, that getting smaller. And I heard CJ So Cool himself say that he went from $200,000 a month to, you know, it even smaller than that. So, yeah, the truth of the matter is, drama pays, right? This is what he had to find out the hard way. The drama pays, but not what he thought it would. We are definitely all tapped in with him and Royalty's drama, you know, if you will. We're paying attention, but it wasn't enough, right? It wasn't enough to sustain what he had going on. And remind you, CJ kind of seemingly wants what he once had going on. I mean, who wouldn't? You make a certain amount of money, you used to a certain lifestyle. You kind of want to, you know, sustain that, if you will. Now, I did see when CJ was trying to sell shoes, y'all, and I think that was just too late. You know, it was just too late. When I first got on CJ So Cool channel, my children was interested. My children was watching his channel, okay? They loved CJ. They loved his channel. Like, in my house, my TV stayed on CJ So Cool, you know? It just is what it is. And like, that's when he should have made the shoes, right? That's when he should have made the shoes. He made the shoes too late. So, in my opinion, the shoes were a poor investment, you know, and they came around a tad bit too late. He should have made the shoes when he was flourishing, you know, when it was cool to be CJ So Cool, you know. But honestly, truthfully, he ran his channel in the ground, arguing with Royalty. It just is what it is. Like, the kids don't know nothing about that. You know, the kids don't want that. Children don't want nothing to do with that. You went from being just this so cool guy to, shoot, like everyone else I know, having problems, you know, and issues. And yeah, if you ask me, he messed up by bringing it all to his channel. He did. He lost a lot of his fans when he did that, okay? And that wasn't cool, CJ. But now, you know, he doesn't have the money that he's bringing in. He done sold some of his channel. He only makes 30% of his earnings. And so now he going through a lot. Not to mention, he's still getting into it with royalty. And as you guys might or might not know, royalty has accused him of inappropriately touching his daughter, her daughter, Jalea. And it's like, ugh, you know, it's a mess. You know, it's a mess. You know, and it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. Listen, my thoughts are with them all. Let me keep it real. A lot of people don't believe royalty. They're like, why is this coming out of thin air? Is this because he trying to, you know, he trying to get himself together? And, you know, royalty just seemingly wants to body that man. I mean, it just is what it is. She can't stand him, you know, which is understood. They really, really, really could have did things differently. They could have did things so different. And kept family, you know, and money, you know, in the forefront. And like, they wouldn't be going through the money problems that they are having today, okay? They just acted, in my opinion, immaturely, okay? And poorly and irrationally. And like, sadly, they're all paying the price for it now today. All of them. All of them, okay? But this is just part one. I'm probably gonna do another video on this channel, on this topic. But yeah, you guys jump in my comments and let me know what y'all think about CJ So Cool and where he is financially today. I'll see y'all on my next video, bookstores. Bye.